Hey guys, Jason here with Quantum Courses, and in this tutorial, we'll be going over how to upload designs, add listing details, and publish products on Merch by Amazon. But before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notifications bell, and if you would like to support the channel or simply give me a cup of coffee, feel free to hit the super thanks button as well. I've been using Merch by Amazon since the program started, and it's always been one of my favorite print-on-demand platforms. Once accepted into Merch by Amazon, you'll have access to Amazon's huge marketplace of millions of active shoppers browsing for products. When a customer places an order for one of your Merch by Amazon products, Amazon will take care of the production, shipping, and even the customer service. All you have to do is create and upload awesome designs, and you'll earn royalties on each sale you make. Merch by Amazon continues to evolve, and they've made several updates over the past year. The upload process has changed a bit, and the platform is actually much better and a lot more user-friendly. Many steps that needed to be performed manually in the past, such as translating your product details into other languages, are now automatically done for you by Amazon. Sellers now also have the ability to add additional colors and fit types to existing products, and within each product type, new editing capabilities have been added for resizing, repositioning, and adding background fill colors to your design. Also, Merch by Amazon has a brand new design editor that allows you to upload a single artwork file that can be added to all products instead of needing to use separate templates for each product type, which was a real headache in the past. In this video, I'll be demonstrating the entire process of creating a new design, uploading the design to products on Merch by Amazon, adding product listing details such as your title, key product features, and description, and publishing products to the Amazon marketplace. So now let's head over to merch.amazon.com and go over the process to upload your designs. So here's the Merch by Amazon homepage. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and sign up for Merch by Amazon because it could take a while to get accepted. I do know some people that's got accepted within a week, but sometimes it could take months. If you need help applying for Merch by Amazon, feel free to check out the video I made on the process on my channel page. But once you're accepted into the program, all you'll have to do is create your designs, upload your artwork, set your prices, add your listing details, and let Amazon take care of the printing, the shipping, and the customer service. Each time a customer makes a purchase, you'll receive royalties for the sale. So before we upload our first design, let's first go over some of the Merch by Amazon guidelines and rules. From the Amazon homepage, if you look up at the top right, you should see a link that says Resources. Let's click that now. Here's where you can find tons of information about the Merch by Amazon platform, such as the best practices, how royalties are paid, their content policy, and much more. From the menu on the left-hand side, let's click on Best Practices. Here's where you can find various guidelines and rules that every seller should know before getting started on Merch by Amazon. This includes artwork tips, product tips, and some do's and don'ts for the platform. Feel free to take your time and read through all the guidelines and tips, but some quick highlights is to make sure that your artwork resolution is at least 300 dpi and your image size is at least 15 by 18 inches. When creating my designs for Merch by Amazon, I typically like to start with a template that's 4500 by 5400 pixels. If you need help sizing your design, you can also download and use the Merch by Amazon product templates by clicking the link in the menu here. When creating your design, make sure all the images you use in your design are high resolution so it doesn't look pixelated. You also want to try to avoid using transparent images to create designs because they tend to look blurry or faded when printed. Take your time and make sure you use the correct size and location for the elements in your design. And when selecting your colors, make sure they complement each other and don't blend in with other elements in the design or the product. If you want to create a blue shirt, for example, your design may be hard to see if it's blue as well. Feel free to take your time and review some of the other tips here. But before we upload our first design, we have to go over the content policy. Let's check out the content policy by clicking the link in the menu here. Over the years, I've heard tons of horror stories about people getting their products removed or their accounts getting deleted because they didn't follow the content policy. These are certain rules and guidelines that you must abide by in order to keep your Merch by Amazon account. Every item you submit to Merch by Amazon will be reviewed, so make sure you follow these simple rules to avoid any future headaches. First, don't upload any illegal or infringing content. This includes any intellectual property such as trademarks, copyrights, or even the name or likeness of other people that you don't have permission to use. For example, don't be using celebrities or sports teams when creating your designs. Next, you can't add any designs that has offensive or controversial content. This includes things like content that promotes hatred or violence, racial, sexual, or religious intolerance, inappropriate children's clothing like having adult-themed designs on youth sizes, designs promoting illegal activity, and sexually obscene content. And some other content that's not allowed is content that's soliciting for customer reviews, saying that the sales will go to charity, content that references product, fulfillment, or delivery attributes, and other content that might lead to a poor customer experience. So when building your Merch by Amazon business, make sure you keep all this in mind because they will terminate your account and don't expect any sympathy. So now that we've gone over some of the Merch by Amazon rules and guidelines, let's go through the process to upload your designs and publish products. Hopefully you've already applied and been accepted into Merch by Amazon, so now let's go ahead and sign in. When you sign into Merch by Amazon, you'll be taken to your account dashboard. From your dashboard, you can see your current tier level, the number of products you submitted today, the total number of designs you currently have published, and your product potential, which is the potential number of products you can add to Merch by Amazon. At my current tier level of 1,000, I have the ability to upload 1,000 designs, submit up to 120 products per day, and potentially have 66,000 products for sale on the marketplace. If you're a new seller and just signed up to Merch by Amazon, you might have a really low tier and only be able to create a few products. But as you generate more sales, you'll increase your tier and be able to add more products and designs. From your dashboard, you can also see all of your recent sales from each of the Merch by Amazon marketplaces. So now that we've gone over a quick overview of the dashboard, let's go over how to upload our first design. If you look up at the top menu here, you should see a tab that says Create. Go ahead and click that now. So here's the new Merch by Amazon design editor. This is where you can upload your design, select the products you want to sell, add your listing details, and more. If you look at the top right hand side of the page, you should see a button that says Select Products. Here's where you can select all the different products that you want to add your design to, and also select the marketplaces you want to sell your products in as well. But keep in mind, each marketplace will count as a different product, so if you want to sell t-shirts in the US and in Italy, that would be considered 2 products. If you're a new seller on Merch by Amazon, you may only be able to select a few products. But for this example, I think I'll add my design to all the products and marketplaces on Merch by Amazon. Once you select your products, go ahead and click Continue. Now that you've selected the products you want to create, you can now upload your design. Before uploading your design, remember that it should be in PNG format and at least 4,500 pixels for the best results. The larger pixel size you upload of your design, the more freedom you'll have to edit the design in the Merch editor. Also, keep in mind that there's a ton of competition on Amazon, so make sure you're creating designs that are eye-catching and that people actually want to buy. If you're a new designer with limited design skills, or just looking for a way to create t-shirt designs fast, make sure you check out the tools and templates available on Placeit. Placeit is an amazing tool that allows you to create high-quality t-shirt designs in seconds. They have thousands of pre-made t-shirt design templates for almost any niche, and you can easily customize any of the templates to create your design using the Placeit design editor. They even have a large library of thousands of images and graphics that you can browse through and use for your t-shirt design. Once you join Placeit, not only will you have access to all the templates and the t-shirt design maker, but also the image and video mockups generator, the logo maker, the video creator, and tons more. To join Placeit, make sure you head over to jasongandy.org and click the Placeit Design Tools button, or just click the link down in the video description. So now that I've used Placeit to create a high quality design for my products, let's click the upload box here and add my new design to Merch by Amazon. Once your design finishes uploading, you'll see a preview of the design added to all the products. Currently, Merch by Amazon offers over a dozen products that you can create, and they're continuing to add new products and marketplaces as well. Now that we've uploaded our design, we're going to go through each individual product and edit the details. So let's start with the standard t-shirt by clicking the Edit Details button here. This will open up a new box where you can edit the details for your selected product. First, you can select your fit type, which includes men, women, and youth. If you're creating a design that's specifically for men or women, you can select that here. And keep in mind that if you're creating a design that's adult themed, you can't select the youth size, unless you just want to get your account terminated for fun. Next, you can select the colors you want to offer for this product. When selecting your colors, make sure you select colors that complement your design. You may not want to select any colors where your design may be hard to see or read. If my design or text is mainly white, for example, I probably wouldn't select a white shirt. In my opinion, one of the best updates Merch by Amazon recently made are the new design tools that we can now use to create our products. If you need to resize your design, you can use the slider bar here. To rearrange your design, simply click it and drag it to the correct location. We also have alignment buttons down here where we can center our design vertically, center it horizontally, enlarge our design to fill the print area, and the undo button. Take your time and make sure you get your design exactly right on your product before you continue. And finally, we can edit our product prices. If you select it to sell in multiple marketplaces, you can edit each marketplace price individually. When you change one of your prices, you'll notice that the estimated royalty you'll receive will update as well. In order to tier up on Merch by Amazon, you'll need to get some sales. To do this, I recommend keeping your prices low to increase your sales volume and try to tier up your account as quickly as possible. Tiering up your account should be your #1 goal when first starting. Once you tier up, you can add a lot more products and start building a real business. So now that we're finished editing the details for our standard t-shirt, let's move on to the premium t-shirt. For the premium t-shirt, the V-neck t-shirt, the tank top, the long sleeve t-shirt, the raglan, sweatshirt, and hoodies, the process to edit your designs on the products are pretty much the same. Make sure your design is the proper size and in the proper location. Choose your fit types, your colors, and select your prices. Besides clothing, Merch by Amazon allows us to add our design to other products as well. This includes pop sockets, phone cases, pillowcases, and tote bags. When creating these items, make sure your design is in the correct location and the correct size. Set your prices, and if you look at the editing tools underneath the product preview, you'll see another icon here where you can select your background color. This is actually a newer feature that was recently added. When setting your background colors, make sure the colors complement your design so it's easy to see and easy to read. Go ahead and edit your details and select the background color for the rest of the Merch by Amazon products. As the program expands, Merch by Amazon continues to add even more products, and I bet they'll be adding even more soon. So hopefully you've gone through all of your selected products, edited your details, and selected your background colors. Go ahead and do another overview of all your products and make sure everything looks good enough to add to the marketplace. If everything looks good, we can now scroll down to the product details section. Here's where you can add all of your listing details such as your product title, your brand name, your key product features, and your description. When filling out your product details, make sure you don't include any product types. Product types will be added automatically by Amazon depending on which product the customer is viewing. For example, if your design title is Funny Cat and customers are viewing a t-shirt, it will be displayed as Funny Cat t-shirt. So let's start by filling in my design title. This is a required field and can contain a maximum of 60 characters and a minimum of 3 characters. When filling out your title, make sure you include your main keyword. Since I'm adding a text design, I'm just going to use the text in my design as my title. That's going to be bold or italics, never regular. Next, you can fill in your brand name, which is also a required field. Your brand name can have a maximum of 50 characters and must have a minimum of 3 characters. For my brand name, I'm going to use my example brand, Quantum Designs. If you like, you can use different brand names for different designs, but I recommend using the same brand name for similar designs to group them together. Customers searching on the Amazon Marketplace can search your brand name and see all the designs and products you have connected to it. Once you've added your brand name, you can then move on to your product features. Here you have 2 bullet points with a maximum of 256 characters where you can describe your design. These are not required fields, but I always like to fill them out anyway for SEO purposes. Make sure you describe your design, maybe who it's for, and also be sure to include some good keywords and keyword phrases related to the design. And finally, we have our product description. This is actually not a required field, and I've noticed that most people don't fill it out. But if you start to fill it out, you have to add at least a minimum of 75 characters, and you can have a maximum of 2,000 characters. Here you can go into even greater detail about your design, who it's for, how you created it, your design history, or anything else you think may be relevant. You can also add even more keywords and keyword phrases to help increase your SEO and search ranking. Now that we're finished adding our product details, we can now scroll down to our publish settings. In order for your product to get found on Merch by Amazon, make sure you have the searchable option selected. This will allow customers to find your products using the Amazon search results. If you plan to create more similar designs in the same niche, you might want to save your publish settings. By saving your publish settings, you'll be able to save the colors you selected, the fit types, all of your prices, your product details, and more, which will save you a ton of time when uploading your next design. So now that we've uploaded our design, selected our products, and added our product details, let's click on the Publish button. You'll then see a window pop up where you can confirm the products that you're creating. If everything looks good, go ahead and click on Publish. Your products will then be created and submitted to Merch by Amazon for review. If you select it to sell in multiple marketplaces, your product details will automatically be translated into the language for that marketplace. Translations usually take around 6 to 12 hours. If you look here, you can see I just submitted 66 listings to be translated and published. So let's click here to view the Manage page and view the status of my products. So here's the page where you can manage all the products that you've uploaded to Merch by Amazon. If we look at the status column, we can see that the design I just uploaded is currently being translated for the various marketplaces. As mentioned before, it can take 6 to 12 hours for my products to be translated and reviewed. Once your products have been translated and approved, you should see the status change to live. This means your products are now available on the Merch by Amazon marketplace, and customers can now search and purchase your products. So let's head over to my standard t-shirt product listing and see how it looks. Not bad. I think this turned out pretty good. When customers visit my product listing, they can select any of the colors, product types, or sizes that I've enabled. If you look at my title, you can see that Amazon automatically added the product type, which is a t-shirt. The product type will be added to all the products that you created. If we scroll down to the bullet points here, we can see the key product features that I entered earlier, plus other bullet points that Amazon automatically adds that describes the product. And if we keep scrolling down, we can also view my product description. When customers purchase one of your Merch by Amazon products, they have the ability to get free shipping with Amazon Prime. As one of the largest e-commerce sites in the world, with one of the largest customer bases, Amazon is definitely a great place to build your business. So that's a quick overview of how to create designs, upload, and publish products to the Merch by Amazon marketplace. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you're really cool, leave me a super thanks as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.